yum, yum. But they dig their pit and they waiting to see me fall in it.
Oh, fuck. Bye, Roxy girl. What up, YouTube? So I'm out today to finally go get my knee checked. It's been about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Fuck, it's been a while. I initially went out to go and get my knee looked at about 2 days after I had looped, and I walked up into the hospital and they tried to charge me about $500 before I seen anybody, telling me that basically that the insurance that I have through my school wasn't valid for my visit. So I had to pay $500 for the visit before I even got seen, man. And all that guaranteed me was care for that day and recare for 3 days, for up to 3 days after. And I was supposed to go seek being reimbursed, even though I went through a lot of bullshit trying to get reimbursed a while back. Well, damn. Well, I've been calling the insurance company trying to get approved, and I haven't been able to get approved for MRI. And the clinic wanted about $960 for a friggin' MRI, so I never ended up paying the $960 to get my MRI. So I borrowed a cane and I borrowed a knee brace, and I've been limping around and riding around like this for a while. So I finally make some phone calls. A couple weeks go by, and between the hospital and my insurance company, I finally get a call back saying that they have no idea why they didn't try to bill my insurance company, and they try to make me pay out of pocket because they do accept my insurance card. So she basically told me that it could have been some new girl that was on that day, but I doubt that's even what was the case. So she tells me that they could have billed my insurance company, that they do accept my insurance, and that she doesn't understand why they would make me try to pay out of pocket, and that it might have been just a new girl on that day or something, but she didn't understand why. So she tells me I'm good to go with her hospital, and that I can come in today and basically seek treatment. So that's what I'm gonna do. My knee's been pretty fucked. The swelling hasn't gone down not one bit since the day it happened. The only thing that I did gain was I was able to gain some movement in the knee, which is a good thing. I could actually bend it and walk on it with less of a limp. It's still fucked though, man. Like when my knee's done, I'm actually pretty nervous to find out what is actually wrong with my knee. I know surgery's involved. It's gotten no better these past few weeks. No better at all. So I finally got all my parts in that I've been waiting for. As you guys can see, the extra line running here. I ended up getting my handbrake, as you guys can see it here. But I learned my lesson. I ordered cheap Chinese shit, and I paid the price. Big time. Big fucking time. Well, where do I start? The reservoir cap has no diaphragm in it. It has no seal in it, no gasket, nothing like that of that sort. It doesn't work. It's shitty. It's bullshit. So on top of that, the little nipple that the reservoir sits in that's supposed to suck in the shit is fucked. It was torn when it came in. So I contact glue and JB welded the shit together, and it ended up working. So the lever's like an adjustable fake Brembo, and it has this turning knob on it that you're supposed to turn so that you can adjust the lever to and from your hand. And has an adjustable lever that you can adjust to and from your hand to go like in and out on the handbrake, and it's completely rounded, so when you pull it in, it just makes like a zipper type sound, and doesn't actually pull the plunger to send the fluid down to actually work. And I don't understand it, man. I went to the bolt store, I rigged up a bolt so that when you do pull it, it actually does push the plunger and not just round all the way through. And man, I don't get it. I bled the brakes, and it's just not working. So this was last night, so instead of me taking the rig off, I just fucking left it there. It has no pressure at all whatsoever. I'm gonna have somebody come and take a look at it, a buddy of mine, to see if he can hook it up. But I love it already, man. I just need it to fucking work. That's all. No, it just needed to work. So I contacted the company off of AliExpress. I contacted the Chinese fucking distributor or whatever you want to call them, and they asked me to send them a picture. So I sent them a picture on the bike, and it was kind of at night, so I sent it with flash, and they're like, we can't see where it's ripped. And I said, you know, I sent them this long ass paragraph explaining everything that I pretty much explained just now. And I showed them the picture where the contact cement's on there and how I try to fix it, where I said I gave the product the benefit of the doubt by trying to fix it and work with it before contacting them, and still doesn't work. So they text me they don't see where it's broken, even though I sent them the picture where the contact cement's holding it together, and sent them the picture of the nut that's rounded and explained the whole process. And they're asking to send me parts to fix it. So I said, if you're really going to do that, I gave them a whole list of parts, which is pretty much a whole brand new lever. And they asked for pictures that they can see more clearly. So looks like I'm just going to have to fuck around with them for a little longer out here. And I sent them new pictures and haven't heard back from them. So we'll see what the fuck's going to happen here. That's what happens when you order from China off of AliExpress and companies like that, man. You get what you get what you pay for. Well, made it to the hospital. I guess I'll check back with you guys when the fuck all of this bullshit's over. But yeah, DatDredPimmy out. Deuces. just leaving the hospital at like 6:30 at night, after arriving there just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, after waiting the 6 fucking hours, come to find out what I already know, that my x-ray came back negative and that I need an ultrasound or MRI. Now, this time, hopefully I can get it without having to pay for it. But so check this out. I come into the hospital for this is my second attempt to seek some medical attention. And this time I get there, they process me. They find my insurance finally and agree with it, instead of telling me they don't take it when they really do. And then they submit me. So I'm sitting in there and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. I finally get my x-ray. They send me off into the emergency waiting room, where I wait the next 5.5, 6 hours. I'm making my impatience very well known, and I even asked maybe twice what was going on with my application, and I even asked what was going on and why it was taking so long. I literally sat there and I watched everybody come in and fill up the room and empty it. Man, I must have been the last guy there on 5 or 6 different occasions. So finally I get up and I say, yo, like, do you guys even have my paperwork, man? Like, did the woman I handed it to hand it in to you guys? They go around, maybe another half hour goes by, and she's like, oh my god, it looks like when they sent you over and they handed you the piece of paper in an envelope, they didn't put what they needed to put inside the envelope. So this whole time I was there waiting, these people were never even gonna call my name. So after about 20-minute conversation, they finally come back and call my name, and I sit up in the table. You know, the doctor inflicts some more unnecessary pain on me to find out what I already know, is that my knee is fucked, and that my x-ray is absolutely fine. So I leave the hospital 6 or 7 hours later, a little more pain, tired, hungry, patience gone, and now I gotta wait some more for an ultrasound. My life.
Me a the boss for the same thing. Every girl that come and say them want give me plenty. Yes, that's